Hello everyone, I am Surrandalot the Awesome, and I'm back and I'm ready to look at some more r/IamaTotalPOS. Without further ado, let's get into this. I wish there were stronger drunk driving laws. Drunk driver who plowed into mother and daughter gives middle finger after walking free from court. Yeah, that should probably automatically get him arrested. Or at least get some charge on him. Seriously, why would you do that? Stepmom is the real trash here. Indiana woman convicted in murder of a 10-year-old stepdaughter found strangled, stuffed in a trash bag. Yeah, I hope she serves life in prison because that's all she deserves. And also, why would this person want to murder her stepdaughter? And what does she have to gain from that? Stealing the corpse of someone's beloved pet. Dark red suitcase stolen with deceased dog inside. My dog died last night. I put her in a dark red suitcase to take to the vet to cremate her. I put the suitcase on my porch to wait for an Uber. Someone stole the suitcase. Dude, why? Why do people want to do this? This is just wrong. Also, what do they have to gain from this? This is just a. This person who stole that suitcase is a total POS. Guy defending a woman who knowingly falsely accused a man of R-ing her because he called her dumb. My most recent post. The other people who replied completely destroyed him.
They might have been a bit overdramatic, but it's essentially no different than what the antagonist did. Calling someone dumb may not be an issue for most, but apparently it was for this woman. She defended herself in a way she thought was appropriate for the wrong had to endure. Keyboard warriors are abound on the internet, especially towards females. This man ought to publicly apologize for instigating a situation that he would never occurred otherwise.
I think your comment deserves a post on its own subreddit. His Reddit profile intro tells you all you need to know. Yeah, calling someone dumb is not. Yeah, someone calling you dumb is not a reason for them to get arrested for R-ing you. That is a. And also, falsely accusing someone of a crime is actually a crime in itself. That could get you in serious trouble. Like, you could actually have to pay a fine or even go to jail for that. Who recently got kicked out by his parents for his sexuality, made a live stream for support just for homophobes to make him feel worse. There's a lot more than that. And then this person says here, some about anti-gay stuff. Um, okay, the parents are POSs because they threw out their son for their sexuality, which, if your kid comes out as LGBTQA+, that doesn't mean you should throw them out. I mean, that really doesn't. I mean, that's just horrible. And in all, you should probably just accept them for who they are. Actually, not probably, you should accept them for who they are. And also, for these people, why? Do you have for just going out and saying homophobic things like this? Just why? Do you have nothing better to do with your time? I mean, you could probably learn a new language. You could maybe do something great with your life. But no, you had to do something like that. A man threw a dog out of his car during an evacuation. The team continued through the neighborhood, they noticed the man leaving in his vehicle, only to stop 100 yards on the road. and throw an older dog from his vehicle before continuing out of the resort and down south down West Side Road. The post continues. Guy, why? Why did you throw your dog to the road? I mean, seriously, do you think your dog was going to be capable of fending for themselves? And plus, why don't you just evac your dog as well? I mean, it probably wouldn't be too much harder. And also, just why? Why would he do this? My phone gives me random news sometimes. This popped up about 2 hours ago. Man takes 2-year-old son from mother, sells him for Rs for 40,000 to buy drugs. Help. Dude, why? Why would you do that? You're an absolute POS. And also, why would you just do that for drugs? Just why? Canadian building movers illegally chop nearly 30 trees over a kilometer stretch of road to facilitate moving a home in the middle of a community. One man arrested. Guys, why? Why don't you just leave the trees alone? Or better yet, just build someplace other elsewhere. Why did you have to go chop down 30 trees for that? And in Oregon, my home state of Oregon, well, every time you chop down a tree, you have to replace it with two. So, yeah, if these guys were in Oregon, they would have to be planting 2 trees for every tree that they chop down. Things like this.
I'm sorry, but if you are attempting suicide in these times, with hospital beds being as valuable as they are, I'm going to need you to really, really try, babe. No half stepping, really go all the way.
Really? Really, person? Seriously, this could actually cause someone to actually attempt suicide. And okay, on a serious note, if you do feel suicidal, please get help. Okay, there are people out there who care for you. Just get help. Okay, please. I am telling you this that from the bottom of my heart. Reddit incel blatantly defends you use of minors. Anyone who forces another person to have S should go to prison. Reread the question.
Except for female teachers who are their students. They've been oppressed for long enough. And with that, what we should give them is grace period of 1 to 3 generations before they have to follow the same rules. Let's not count the fact that banging the teacher is a fantasy for 100% of teenage boys, though.
That really pisses me off how you are literally defending underage R. Yeah, dude, here's the thing. An 18-year-old is far more mature than, say, a 14-year-old. And also and an 18-year-old is more mentally developed than a 14-year-old. And also they have more experience and also it should be the adult's responsibility to say no. Context. The kid brought a pride flag and not only had it taken by other students, then choked till he was unconscious with the flag. Straight students attack LGBTQA plus student who brought a pride flag to school for Pride Month. My respects for the student.
That's good. They got what they deserved.
Um, no, they didn't. Guys, why? Why would you do this? It's 2021. You should probably know by now that there's nothing wrong with being LGBTQA plus. And plus, This is just wrong. Why do people want make it so that other people can suffer? This is just wrong. With that, I think that with the last hope of me having my faith in humanity gone, I think that's gonna do it for today. I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the bell notifications.